Good evening, family. I always say morning. I wanted to make a video that's just a personal account for myself, and hopefully it helps somebody else about trusting in God, even in the midst of uncertainty. But I want to kind of tie this into two other videos that I made. One of them was knowing what you have in your toolbox. And a brief summation of that is like each level you go to, you should be evolving. And certain things that used to work for you, they may still work on certain levels, but there are other things that you have added or some things you have taken out, or your toolbox is completely different depending upon what it is that you need. And so I wanted to make this video in reference to that. And the other one is a video that I posted, I think it was about 2.5 weeks ago, about knowing that at this point in our lives that we've jumped to a new echelon, jumped to a new level in our evolution and our growth with God. God has blessed us, so we are at a new point. So tying all that in together with trusting in God through uncertainties, I wanted to make a video to remind myself and other people that, the God of this universe, who has been there for you and myself through our hardest times, is the same God now. And that God will not fail you. And the same thing that he has said and been saying is exactly what you can depend on. And reminding us that if you have been like me, I used in the past lots of other things and God, and lots of other things is in my strength, my motivation, all those things, my wit, to get things done. But I passed through a season where God only wanted me to depend on him and wanted to teach me how to have the things that I want with the mindset of God first in everything, and how to trust in him, not in men, and how to believe that in any situation, God will be there. So because of that, it created a gift in me to utilize the platform of increased vulnerability in efforts to help other people, and which hence here is this platform. And it created in me, the gift of dreams, prophetic dreams, and speaking in tongues, and continuing to evolve. I'm continuing to evolve. But in this video, what I'm doing is I'm reaching in that toolkit that I told you guys to do, and I'm getting that toolkit for myself. And that toolkit is my gifts. And I promised God that if I felt or needed, or when I got to this new level, I have learned things differently, and that I will use those gifts. So me using this platform, me being vulnerable, and depending upon God to show me what he has said. He can show you what he has said. My daughter, my son, this is where I have placed you after you have left the wilderness. In the wilderness, we have attained and gained and absorbed and learned so much. We have a new toolkit now. Yet you've passed through that, and you are in the land of milk and honey, and you are in a place of blessing. And you know how to depend on me for your manna, for your place of peace, for your provision, for your comfort, for triumph in times of struggle or trauma, for success. So now use them If God has given you that word, because you too have jumped to your new level of blessing, use them. This is me using mine. I remember God, and I promise to do better with things. And I hope that this blesses someone, because it has blessed me. And just remember, through God, all things are possible to them that believe. And to be a steward over his gifts, you have to use them. What did you do with the gift? Okay? Go forth. Be blessed.